Hello there, welcome back. Let's talk about holding bar chords on the 5th string here on the guitar. So this is not very complicated, it's actually very easy. Let's just jump right into it. So like I explained in my other video, if you haven't seen it, I recommend you watch it. I actually named the strings. So this is the high E string, sorry, and this is the B string, this is the G string, this is the D string, this is the A string, and this is the low E string. So while you know those, this is the A string. So keeping in mind, if this is A, if I play it like this is A. So meaning, if I actually move a whole step from A to B, coming here, this will be the B. So I'll have the B right here, moving in front. Between B and C, we move a half step. So we move from here B, this will be C, going to D, E. Between E and F, you keep in mind, it's a half step as well. So E, F, and then we continue going like that, G, and so on and so forth, going on. So what we do here is, let's get the A, since this is the A, this is the A string, so we'll put the A down here. So this is how we hold the open A chord, major chord. So what we're going to do here is, this is called an open chord. The reason why it's called that is because these others are open while I'm actually fingering these. So while we're holding it like this, we can move this to make it, let's say if we move it from A here, meaning if I actually moved it here, it will probably be a B. But it can't be a B because everything here is open. So these still remain the way they are, which actually destroys everything. So what we do is we use our index finger, we bar on the second here. So once you bar here and then you play this, it's more like, think of it like you've moved this bridge, you've moved it here now, more like that. I think that's the easiest way I actually think of it. So if you move it here, it becomes a B. Same thing, because remember this is B here, so where my finger is here, this finger, if this is the B, keep in mind that will actually, everything else becomes a B. But there's something that you need to keep in mind. You need this one, you mute it on top here. This one doesn't need to be part of everything that we are playing. So usually how I hold it to make things easy, because this is actually complicated for a beginner to actually hold it. You can hold it, but I'm pretty sure it will give you a bit of some trouble the first few times. So to actually make it easier, I bar here, and then I take my ring finger and I also bar. So here I'm barring the first 5 strings from the bottom, and here I'm barring the first 4. So this one plays, this has to sound from there and this from here. So, and I also mute the top one by putting my finger here so that it sounds dead. So that's what I actually do. So don't get frustrated the first times that you actually hold this and it doesn't sound clean. It takes a lot of practice. In fact, what I used to do when I was beginning this, I would actually get help from the pinky. I would actually do that, so it comes on top of this so that it helps with the muscle here. So going back to our 5th string. So since this is B here, if I move it to C here, it simply means the whole chord has changed. It's a C now. If I move this a whole step, coming here to D, it becomes a D bar chord. Moving it in front again, whole bar, E. So between E and F, keep in mind it's a half step. So we move here, that's F, and it keeps going, G, and so on and so forth, until if you had a lot of these going this side, probably you would go to the infinite. I think so. Well, so this is actually exciting because this is the A, so we were holding the A here. So imagine when you hold the A minor like this. So normally I would actually hold it like this, but for the sake of I want to demonstrate bar chords, we'll hold it like this. We actually switch our fingers, we hold the A minor like that. So our A minor, if we actually do the exact thing that we're actually doing, if I move it a whole step, this is the A, so if I move it to the B here, it simply means it becomes a B minor chord. If I move it here, this is the C minor. If I move it here, D. I move it here, E, half step, F, G, A again, and I keep going on like that until the far end. So that is that you need to practice this. So you need to memorize these from here, you know, A, B, C, D, so that you don't actually suffer. So in my previous video, I was actually talking about the 6th string, where we find F, G, forgive me, F, G, A, B, and so on and so forth. So if you actually get the simple, let's give an example here. Say we want to play something simple chords like E minor, and then we go to a C, and then we go to a G. These are all open, and then D at the end. So let's try and play that just for demonstration. So we have this going from E minor to C, and then G, E, oh sorry, D. So if we actually follow that progression the same way, but instead we look for it. So let's look for the E minor on the 5th string here. So this would be A, B, C, D, and then here E. So holding the minor we hold it like this. So we'll just move it right here and put it exactly where the E should be. So we bar like this. So we would have the E right here, and then I was playing the C, so it was a C major. We would actually come back to the C, A, B, C, and then you bar it like this. Since the A we hold it like that, so we'll bar it like that. Then we go to the 6th string, so we have G, which is right here, and remember we're holding the E. So the E was like that, so we move it right here where the G should be. And then lastly, we had the D. So we have the D right here. So the D would be A, B, C, D. So D. Here. We bar it like that. So let's try and play that. So I'll move from there. I'll move from this side, and I'll come and play it this side. It will just be a transpose. So let's go. Switch. I hope that actually helps. So that is how you actually, because there are some people who, for example, if you're actually playing down here and then somebody sings on a higher pitch, you would need to transpose that and bring it here. And the advantage with bar chords is, if I'm playing the same thing here, and somebody tells me no, that is a bit too low, transpose it. So my E was here, I can just move it on top, maybe here, and let's try that, meaning everything else moves. So that is about the fifth string here and the barcodes on it. I hope that actually helps, and like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.